Hello, I'm Andy, and a star is born on the 22nd of January, and that is you, the star, listening to me. What a perfectly wonderful, lucky day to be born on. The future is all yours in the sense that you read the future very easily because you're perfectly there with your third eye already active, at least to a point. And the business of internationalism is also wonderfully yours to get the feeling of what is going to happen in so many ways about a country and its people. And you will have that kind of wonderful dealings with information technology. The IT is all about the future, and you are all about the future. That's why I call you a genius. Yes, you are. And a genius will know how to get things ready for people in the future. So, this planet Uranus that I'm talking about, the planet of unexpected goodness in your case, brings your wisdom, brings your knowledge, and brings that third eye to be operative so that you know what about is going to happen, which is a very powerful thing to know regarding the stock market or any form of financial knowing about what's going to happen, whether the stock market, whether the forex, and lotteries. You will have a sense about them as well. You will see numbers, you will feel numbers, and you will have that perfectness. This planet Uranus can make you a loner. That is the thing. So you have to pay more attention and give more betterment of time to any kind of association with the people you love or the people you are with or the people of business or the people of family because you will tend to be a loner. And the problem is when you're a loner, your ego takes over, and that ego makes you very egoistic. So you never consult people, you will act on your own, sometimes in very mysterious ways. And during a bad age, you will get things wrong. During a good age, you'll be lucky. So ages are very, very important in your case. You have a wonderful Saturn, which means that you can easily be in universities and colleges. You'll have the chance to be educated, and you will have a lot of luck where land is concerned. So to be in the real estate business would be a good way for you to make a good living and get very rich, buying and selling property for others. And this property will be linked to houses and buildings. And you could be very lucky in the building materials business because it's associated to buildings and associated to land. You will always be very lucky as well in all ways of finances, whether in the job area, business area, because you will have a long term view how to get your association with people who are very rich. They will listen and come to see you for advice. You can be very lucky creatively in the business of land, which means using land to beautify gardens and landscaping. So anything to do with the land and agriculture, what grows from the land. When I associate Uranus and Saturn together, that means the future of how to grow things is all about what you do. And you will see the new ways of farming that are going to be seen because the world is running out of land. And so we have to be creative how to now build gardens or places where we grow vegetables and agriculture in warehouses with many, many steps, which means one story, two story, 10 stories. And on different stories, different vegetables are grown indoor. And so far, technology is going to be artificial intelligence who will know when to water it, when to open the door for sunlight, when to keep it dark. And you are the person who will know all these things. So stick to IT as much as you can. The planet Saturn also will make you very learned. You could be a writer, you could be a good speaker, and you'll have a wonderful Mercury giving you the skills about how to be a good writer and a good speaker. So, this good writer and good speaker comes in many ways. You could end up being a teacher in colleges or universities, or you could be a person with so much knowledge and wisdom that you'll be able to use it in politics as well. I see many people with a good Saturn position in politics, and because they are compassionate people, They will always be able to be welcome in politics. You have a wonderful Venus, which makes you very creative in all forms. This Venus is a planet of trendiness. Trendiness is all about fashion, and fashion is trendy. Sometimes in 2 months, the trendiness goes off and a new trendiness comes in. And you will be the person who will have a sense in it to know whether fashion wise, whether books wise, whether any wise, what is going to be in the fashion and what will be out of the fashion. So you have a very lucky, powerful horoscope knowing all these things. The problem can be that your ego is too big, and because of that, you cannot work easily with people, and they find it difficult to work with you. So you will end up working on your own, and you will be a loner not only in your private life, you will be a loner in job and business as well, which is not good. You are not Superman or Superwoman. So you have to take the trouble to improve the ego side. How do you do it? Well, try to be more tolerant and try to have more teamwork. And that can be a start towards getting your ego under control. The ego is always a good word, but in your horoscope, born on the 22nd of January, it seems to have problems because these planets who control the 22nd of January, they make you or want to make you a very different kind of person. You will do things very differently, but because you have a good horoscope, you'll get it right. And those people who do it otherwise differently won't get it right. So you're basically a very different person from everybody else. Your habits are different. Your thinking is different. And to get all your energies right, because you're so different, colors are very important. When we touch a color or wear a color, it links us to a planet, which may be good or bad. So I will teach you all about good colors as well. You have a planet that makes you very secretive, and you have to be careful that you naturally keep secrets or harbor secrets. And you may, in your personal life, also get involved secretly in love affairs or in other partnerships of every kind. And you may be associated to people who have to live their life secretly because they are doing things which are not lawful. So tell yourself as a rule not to go there and stay away from people where you suspect of any kind of things. You have a character and personality which can be very vibrant, especially when you know things well, especially in IT. And are you physical more or mental more? You are both. I see many football players, cricketers, hockey players who are born on the 22nd of January. And they go and do that very well because they know exactly how the opposite player is going to behave. They study the motions, and that's how they become great in their own field of sports. So these planets can be used in every possible way. Yes, you can be very mental and physical. The mental side will, of course, be the information technology side, which has no limits. You may very well be the person in AI, artificial intelligence. You could be very well active in that. And so you have the future all there waiting for you. I'm going to give you some ages to show you your lucky cycles, and some ages to show you your bad cycles. What are cycles? Cycles are periods of time. So in the next 9 years, which I will read for you, and of course it will cost you USD $50. The next 9 years which I read for you, I will show you your positive cycles. To give you an example, your positive cycles can be the ages of 13, 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, or even 85 years old. As you approach these ages, things will start working well for you. The support from people will come. And as you enter these ages, you will be rewarded in many, many ways, whether in the personal areas of love, romance, family, whether in job, business, finances, whether having a wonderful recovery from anything, you will have that. Just you will have lucky cycles like this. You will also have to undergo bad cycles. And I'll give you an example of a bad cycle. Your bad cycles can be the ages of 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, or even 91 years old. As you approach these ages, you will see things falling apart. Trouble comes left, right, center. Enemies are pursuing you. And as you enter these ages, bad ages I've mentioned, you will see that everything starts to break up. So when you see me for a 9 year session, I will show you your up cycles which are good in the next 9 years and your bad cycles which are bad in the next 9 years, so that you will be prepared, very prepared to do that. Regarding partnerships, you don't have an easy passage. Firstly, because your ego wants perfectionism, and secondly, because you are so different from people that to have a partnership in business and job won't be easy. Your viewpoints will be very sometimes abstract, sometimes absurd, but they know what the future wants. And I will show you as well your strengths. Your strengths are the ability to know the future, the ability to be educated, the ability to sway people to your way of thinking, and the ability to know the trends of business of every kind. So much good is written for you there. So, born on the lucky 22nd of January, I hope that I'll have a chance to see you, to read your palms. Palms are very special. Astrologers who only read on the date of birth and time of birth, they only know 60% of the story. Because did you know that every day 250,000 and more babies are born? Can they all have the same fate, the same destiny? No, they can't. Because each of them will have different palms. That's what makes an individual different. And the palm is linked to the soul. So your soul is yours, my soul is mine. So my palm is mine, your palm is yours. That's how we think. So palm reading to be included is very important, and that's what I do. Well, are you academic or you hands-on? You are both. You learn the patterns of future and then you will translate them in your own way. So you are that magic about you. Well, I look forward to one day meeting you for a 90-minute session. And please remember that it will cost you just USD $50. And we'll take it from there. Age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll show you the platform that waits for you for your next 9 years. I'll talk to you very in depth about your health areas, which is very essential. Mental health, physical health, emotional health. When it goes bad, everything goes haywire. There must be a reason for it. And I'll show you your health. Step by step, I'll tell you which organ may give trouble or which organ is very healthy for the next 9 years at least. And I will show you the time that goes on with these next 9 years, how to use it, which calendar years are good, which ages are good, or if they are not good. You will be told all that for the next 9 years. It's going to be a wonderful session for you. You'll know so much about yourself, you'll know how to improve, and you'll know how to link to the third eye, the aura, and the soul. We automatically get it in our late 50s or 60s or 70s, too late in our life to enjoy it. There's a way how to accelerate the energy so that even if you're a teenager, came to see me, that teenager will know exactly, will know how things are going to come about. So this session will be a wonderful one for you. This is my email again. Send me this email and let's have this session. Don't wait for your old age. In the meantime, I wish you a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.